It's Eve here with your Halloween reading. Now, if you would gather round closer, because I am going to talk in a quieter, hushed tone, because we never know who is listening this time of year. We are getting very close to the most scary, supernatural, spooky and terrifying night of the year, when nothing is a figment of your imagination. And I must admit, I am getting quite excited about it. Oh, let's not forget about witching hour. It's starting at midnight, where they will be summoning up all kinds of phantoms with their powerful magic, bubbling cauldrons and spells. The Halloween witching hour is a scary and unpredictable time for all of us, so I feel it would be in your best interest to stay indoors from midnight onwards, where you will be safe. For at midnight onwards, if you are outside, you might see zombies, demons floating through shops, and take care if you see any ghouls about, and stay away from hospital morgues and graveyards, because the rumour is there will be a rising of ghost and skeleton and mummy hauntings. Plus, avoid the woods because of werewolves, vampires and bats. I would just like to mention that if you do know how to use magic, you know, if we do have any Harry Potter fans here who are good at wizardry, then we at Mystic Rainbow Tarot ask that you use your good magic powers to keep the whole world safe on Halloween night, and we would really appreciate this. So let's begin now, and I'll get the cards and we'll see what Halloween messages we have for you. Messages for us on Halloween. What do we need to know this Halloween? Is there any special messages for us this Halloween? We'd be really interested to know. Messages for us this Halloween, please. Right, I think I've shuffled these enough to see what's going on for this Halloween. I may have to move some things out of the way, but I'm trying to be quiet, not to disturb any of them. So let's put the cards down. Move our pumpkin a little bit. Something's in the way, but we can move it. It's not a problem. Let's move the light. And replace it with our pumpkin. So, what is the first card that we have in the reading? The first card that we have is the Black Cat. this is a very interesting card, because here we have this beautiful black cat sitting on a pile of spell books. I hope you can see that. The cat is very wide-eyed and all-knowing, I feel, because years ago legend had it that witches could transform into a black cat and back again. Some people even believed that witches could reincarnate into black cats after death. So I bet you're wondering why this black cat has crossed your path in this reading. Well, it means that good luck is certainly coming your way. And if an opportunity comes your way and you decide to take it, you will be even luckier and it will work out for you. So let's put that back. And the next card we have is the Mummy. Oops. So, with this card, it does look a bit scary, the Mummy, but the Egyptians believed in life after death, and they believed that they had to preserve their bodies so that they could still use them in the afterlife. And many cartoons and funny films have mummies in them. So what does this mean to you, this Halloween? Well, I feel this means nothing can be preserved exactly the same as they were. Things will be changing for the better. So to help things along, you are being encouraged to make goals by thinking seriously about what you want to happen in your life. Maybe you want to start a business one day, or take certain courses of study, or learn to play a musical instrument. Also, think about relationships. Who do you want to be spending your time with in the next 5 years? Do you want a more settled relationship, or to have a family in the future, or make some new friends? Also, this mummy is here to remind us of our health. What would your health and fitness look like in an ideal world? Or even, do you have confidence or anxiety issues to overcome? Are there any achievements you want to have reached? Do you want to win any awards? What does your ideal future home look like? What car do you want in the future? Well, the good news here is once you start the ball rolling and manage your first achievement, it gives you confidence and positive reinforcement, and this will create the positive mindset to work towards getting your own goals. So this card is all about good things coming to you in the future, and those treats on Halloween too, and I see good things coming to you. The next card in the reading is the apple. I hope you can see that. And this one reminds me of the game apple bobbing at Halloween. Oh, it's such fun. And also, I love toffee apples and candy apples. So this is all about risk and reward. Although life can be uncertain, especially when faced with the prospect of change, it is the key that will positively alter our lives for the better. Change is a fact of life, and it means stepping into the unknown. It means taking risks, and that applies to you. Anyway, life would be very boring if we always know the outcome beforehand. The riskiest step is always the first, but with each step your courage will get stronger. Risk does usually involve a bit of fear. So the best thing to do is to ask yourself, what is the worst thing that could happen if I take any risks? This way you will know your answer if the risk is worth taking or you think it's too high. If you decide it is worth taking, just think and anticipate the excitement and the rewards you will be getting from it. Try to focus on that. Maybe you want to go for a higher paying job or a more enjoyable job, or maybe you want to make an elaborate cake or join that club or class, or make some new friends, or as Halloween is coming, invite some friends over and host your own party, and that sounds like real fun. So let's see what the next card is. The next card is the Witch. I hope you can see that. This is all about you weaving your own magic. Whether you realise it or not, when you live from an empowered place, you are guided from within. I feel it's time to stop looking to others to define who we are and who you are, and who we are not. Never waste your waking moments worrying about what others think about you, because when we value ourselves from a genuine place, it always makes it easier to see the good in others. This witch has turned up because she is a good witch in the reading, to remind you how powerful you really are. She wants you to stand in your own power. Real power is really about standing in the truth of who you are as a human being. It is a way of life when you treat yourself and others with kindness, acceptance and love. So let's see what the next card in the reading is. Ooh, we have a scary one. It's the Werewolf. I feel this relates to the legacy of the werewolf, asking us to spend more time in nature. He wants us to have a balance in our lives and to not always be in a car or in the house or watching TV. This relates to us going for a walk or over the park, in the woods or through fields, and breathing in the fresh air, and this will lift your mood and soothe your mind. I know this because I try to go out on regular walks, and I've done a couple of videos you might like to watch on that, and I feel going for a walk relaxes me and makes me feel happier. It's kind of like a distraction and helps you to forget any problems, and also it's going to make you fitter, and that's why they say when you're in a mood to go out and walk it off, because you actually can, and come back feeling calm and peaceful and in a good mood. So maybe on Halloween you will be going for a walk, or you may be going out in your garden. So let's put that one back. Which is the next card? The next card is Eternal Love, and as you see, there's two skeletons holding hands on the front. This card does remind us that on Halloween it is time to be spending some of our time with our loved ones. This reminds us of the power of love and eternal love. That can be a very real thing. The truth is, everyone is looking for it, except those who already have it, of course. What else am I guessing? Eternal love is a never-ending love that's so strong it is still here even after death. I know some people doubt it exists, but it is only because these people haven't felt it yet. well, it is truly unmistakable when you do find it. It is truly a really strong feeling. There is also proof everywhere anyway. There is romantic love, love for a partner, love for your family, love for your pets, and love for your hobbies. But some people can be so guarded that being this way can stop them having this kind of connection for fear of getting hurt. This card shows two skeletons still holding hands after death, showing us that eternal love does exist and does go beyond the grave. Eternal love is something that is felt and not seen. Although you can't just look at a couple and see that they are in love, but you can sometimes feel the bond of eternal love that is very strong and between a couple. And for those of you who are single and desiring a partner, this relates to you meeting a significant love in the future, but you will need to be open to this future event. So it is in the air. Love is in the air, as they say. And for those of you who are already with someone and are in love, romantic things will be happening in the future, and there will be a deepening of your love between you both. Let's put that where you can see it. And this is the next card that we have, and this is Jack-o'-lantern, which has a nice pumpkin on the front. And I hope that you will all be carving out your pumpkins this year, because I know I will be. Maybe some of you will even be making pumpkin pie or cookies. Anyway, the old legends say that years ago people would carve out pumpkins to scare away evil spirits, and they would hang them outside their homes with a candle inside, just like we do today, really. So what is this pumpkin here to tell us in this reading? Well, this pumpkin is shining its light on you so that you know that you do have the protection and support from the universe in this lifetime. And on Halloween, of course. You are being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with friends, family, work, college or school. Saying yes when you really mean no can lead to resentment, which can drain your energy. If you are a little shy, or you like pleasing people, or you are afraid people might not like you if you say no. At first this might not feel like such a big deal, but in time this could make you feel depleted and taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. You can still be that giving, loving, compassionate person that you are with the clearest boundaries. Because when you do say yes and mean yes, you can give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, other people will know where they stand too, and they will be unable to take advantage of you. And the best way to know if you should say yes or no is go by your gut instincts. You can actually feel in your belly whether something feels good or bad, because you have a feeling intelligence there that wants to help you decide for yourself if something is okay for you. So just go by your feelings that you get. The next card is the Joy card. That's a very pretty card. This card has come to you in this reading because a lot of people spend their lives living in the past or waiting to get Monday over with because of the Monday blues, and they want to wish their life away, thinking just about Friday, and they can't wait to get to Friday and the weekend. because then they have that time off. They have a couple of days off on the weekend. Or I can't wait till I go on holiday and on vacation. But this card here relates to you living right here, now, and in the moment, and finding joy in this moment. Plus, we are often so busy, we tend to spend our days on autopilot, and we make appointments quick enough. Why not make an appointment with yourself? Take the time to relax, stop doing what you're doing, and clear your mind for a moment of any worries or stress, and become peaceful. Even look out of the window at the sky, the birds, a cat, the stars, the moon. Don't be distracted by niggling thoughts, and take time and some deep breaths. You will find that you are now present in the moment. Notice the peace that is beginning to creep in. This alone can bring joy in the moment. This card tells you that more joy and happiness will be coming into your life. And don't forget to find the things that give you personal pleasure. You know, like your hobbies or a good film, anything that makes you laugh and happy. This card is about pleasing you and bringing joy to you, because you are worth it, my friend. And a good time to do this is on Halloween. Let's organise these cards. And the last card in the reading, that's a lovely card. That's Trick or Treat. And that's the two children dressed up in their costumes. So this last card, the Trick or Treat, is about happy haunting and trick or treat, and it's time to dress up and celebrate Halloween. This ancient Celtic festival used to mark the end of the harvest season and the beginning of the darker half of the year. The name Halloween comes from All Hallows Evening or All Hallows Eve, which marks a feast in the Western Christian faith dedicated to remembering passed away loved ones, saints and holy people. This card is about you taking some time out and having some playtime with friends and family. And I'm also getting that the good thing about Halloween is adults and children can dress up, and we can all play a different role for a while and forget our everyday lives and not worry about the serious stuff or making mistakes. We can just have fun. So I really hope you're all going to have a great time on Halloween and trick-or-treating or giving out treats. Okay, let me know in the comments whether you are going to be dressing up as a witch, a zombie, a ghost, a werewolf, a vampire, or maybe something else, because I'll be dressing up as a witch this year. Have a really happy Halloween, everyone. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.